We are back with some breaking economic data for you.
Inflation rose by 2.7% in November. That's year over year. 0.3% month over month. That was broadly in line with expectations.
All right, of course, we've got to talk more about these numbers, what they mean for you. We've got NBC News business and data correspondent Brian Cheung, Investopedia's editor-in-chief Caleb Silver. Good morning to our economic dream team. Brian, I will start with you. Walk us through these numbers and how they compare with previous months.
Yeah, well, these numbers tell us, to no surprise, as most Americans will feel, that prices are still going up in America. They're just going up at a slower pace. So what we're talking about here, when you say 2.7%, that's how much prices increased in America between November of this year and November of last year. If you look at the October to October period, it was 2.6%. So it actually accelerated a little bit. And here's a chart of the yearly rates of inflation over the last year. It tilted up to about 2.4% in October. And again, that new figure that we got around here, 2.7%, 2.7% around here, actually. So it's actually a noticeable increase, although you'll notice it was certainly better than some of the above 3% yearly readings that we were getting earlier in the year. So inflation broadly is slowing, but it's kind of staying sticky in this area. Economists, by the way, say that where we want to be, somewhere closer to 2%.
So, Caleb, your reaction to this, what does this say about the health of our economy right now as we get to the end of the year?
Yeah, as Brian said, we're stuck here in this inflationary environment between 2.5% and 3%. But where you look at where the prices have been increasing, it's the services part of the economy, the things we kind of can't avoid, little medical services, transportation, a lot of people traveling. So we're kind of stuck there. We know the Fed would like this down closer to 2%, and it's just been this endless drumbeat of how long it's going to take, how many rate cuts it's going to take to get there. The economy is cooking along. We're still spending, right? The GDP looks strong. Unemployment is only at 4.2%. That said, prices are kind of where they are, and they're not really going to go much lower anytime soon.
Brian, let's break it down by category. Where did we see things go up, go down? What are we seeing?
Well, we did see food prices increase. They actually accelerated on a month-over-month basis, due in part to prices for food away from home. So dining out at restaurants getting a lot more expensive. But look, here's some of the staples that most Americans are buying on a daily basis. Egg prices. We're talking about year-over-year changes now. It was just over $2 last year. Now it's at $3.65 a dozen. So that is certainly a bigger increase there. Milk prices have increased as well, $4.14. But gasoline prices, this is a big story here, actually declining over the year. So it was $3.50 per gallon last year. It's actually now down closer to $3.18. So that's hopefully providing a lot of relief for a lot of Americans, specifically during the holiday break, where a lot of people will be traveling. But again, food prices broadly increasing, energy prices also slightly increasing. But one other point to make, shelter costs, just the cost of putting a roof over your head, that actually did decline on a monthly basis, guys.
Wow,
that's good to see.
Egg prices, yikes.
So, Caleb, I would say the Federal Reserve meeting is next week. You would say
I'd say 7 days, 5 hours, and 22 minutes. But who's counting? We are expecting a quarter-point cut at that meeting. Last Fed meeting of the year. We won't get another Fed meeting until after the inauguration. Could be a pause after this cut, if there is a cut, about an 86% chance. But we're still talking about pretty high interest rates, and they are not moving the rates that matter most to consumers like us. The mortgage rate, the borrowing rates, the credit card APRs.
Generally, what does this mean for all of us? Shopping this time of year, things are expensive, holiday season. What do all of these little numbers mean as a full picture for the American consumer?
Yeah. Prices are where they are. They're not going down between now and the end of the year. And those rates you pay to borrow money, whether it's for your credit card, whether you're trying to mortgage a home or buy a new car, those are stuck right now at a very high level. Those aren't going down anytime soon either.
Caleb and Brian, we appreciate you both. Thank you so much.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.